Boys, today we are back. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the face-offs that Paramount is doing for this UFC 324 card that's happening in a few days. We're only a few days away. And I'm going to talk about these face-offs. And, I'm going to make my, big point here at the end, but I just want to talk about them. I think this is cool. You know what I'm saying? I think this is cool. Obviously, you can see Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett is this one right here. And we also got Song versus O'Malley. I don't know if they did them for any others or just the co-main and main event, but, these are the two that we saw. Yeah, man. One question I do have, though, is, when will we see this? Is this just like for, like, I'm confused. Why are we getting snippets of this? Like, what is this for? Are we going to see this like during the event? Like, I'm confused. Like, sometimes when you see promotion, like the countdowns, you see people hitting pads and stuff, like you understand the promotion. I don't know if this is making sense what I'm saying, but like, when are we going to see this? Like, right before, like the graphics package they do, and then the walkouts happen, and right after the walkouts, right before Boost Buffer, starts to talk, you see that like graphic thing. Is this where we're gonna see it? Like, I don't know. I'm confused. We didn't even see them, turn to face the camera, so I don't know. I don't know why they're just randomly facing off. Maybe it has to do with some promotion, like some new thing we'll see tomorrow, which I'm hoping. I want Paramount to have some new graphics. I said that in my Paramount video, like what I want from Paramount. And yeah, I don't know if they're just doing it for this card specifically, or if they're going to do it for, every card moving forward, maybe fight night main events only, or maybe they'll just do it just for this one. Maybe this is just a 324, first card exclusive, but you see the Paramount logo under them. You see them facing off. Patty's fucking posture, bro. What is that? That looks crazy, bro. His back is messed up and his tits are dangling out. What am I saying? No editing. But yeah, I don't know if this is going to be just, I don't know if this is just going to be 324 or not. You can see the Song O'Malley one here. I'm just so curious of when are we going to see this? What is this for? Is this like for like fight night promotion, like the night of the fight, the promotion for that? Like, I don't know. I'm excited to see what this is for. If we just see these snippets and like nothing else, then I don't know what obviously that's probably not going to happen, but if it does somehow happen, you never know with the UFC. I'm not sure what this is about. I'm not sure what it would be about if we don't see it again, but I'm thinking we're going to see it again. Patty and Justin are pretty equal height, but Sugar's probably like a 2-3 inches taller than Song, which, could get interesting. But all right, the main talking point that I wanted to talk about, with these face-offs, if, this might just be a UFC 324 thing. Like I said, this might just be a one-off. But if it's not, and we see these, moving forward, going forward, just, maybe fight night main events, or maybe if they do this, maybe it's just for pay-per-views, maybe if they do it for every pay-per-view. The main point I want to make is this is bad. This is cool for the fans, but this could be bad for the UFC. We're lucky because we get Song and Sugar. There's no heat there. There's no trash talk. Paddy and Gaethje are respectful of each other. They like each other, so there's no trash talk there. But bro, if we get like a fucking Paddy versus Armin, or Ilya versus Paddy, or like a fucking, I don't know, what's like a bad blood matchup? Like a Yair versus Diego, like some shit like that, and you put these guys in front of each other like this, you got to have security around. And obviously you can't have security around if they're like trying to get a specific shot, for the promotion type thing. So you can't have people around. They want to see just the face off between the two guys. So maybe you tell, like, let's just say it's Paddy and Armin, or Paddy and Hooker. Let's say it's Paddy and Hooker because they got bad beef. Let's say it's Paddy versus Hooker. What do you do in this situation? Do you just don't do the promotion at all? You don't do like the, this new look? Or do you do it and tell the guys like, yo, you will like fucking lose $500K of your purse if you do this shit? You know what I mean? Like, how is this going to, play a part when, there's guys with, horrible beef, going against each other? That's what I want to know. So if Paddy and Hooker were to do this, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're going to, like, start scrapping. So I don't know if this is good promotion or, like, promotion you can do with, bad blood guys. But I think this is a really bad idea. This could go really bad. Fights could break out, real scraps and bad blood matchups could break out. So I just wanted to make a short little video here. It's not going to be long, just discussing this. And if we get like a Paddy versus Hooker, if Paddy loses and Hooker beats BSD, we get like a Paddy versus Hooker matchup, and it's on a pay-per-view. How are they going to do these face-offs? So I think it could be a bad idea for the UFC. I think guys would try to get like cheap shots here, but if you put the incentive in, like you are going to lose like 500K of your purse if you like touch them. I mean, that could be a way around this idea that I think could potentially be bad. But at the same time, this is a really good idea. Like, we want to see new promotion, we want to see like guys face off. There's no talking here. It's not like a round table where they like to talk shit to each other, but it's a cool little face off they do in fight week. We get to see the little snippet, we get to get hype about it. So I think this is a good idea, but could potentially be bad if you're looking at like a bad blood matchup between like a Paddy versus Hooker. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'm posting one more video before fight night, then my like fight night event recap. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.